Good day, everybody. Welcome to the Keeping It Real Conversation Show with your host, Camila, aka Sunshine. This afternoon, it is Saturday, November 23rd of 2024. Of course, we are in the land of the living. It could have been another way. God saw fit that we were here today, right now. I need you guys to do me a favor. Go to the Facebook page of Sunshine Camila. Please like, share, all of that. I need you to go to the YouTube channel, which is the name of the show. Please like, share, and subscribe. We're also on Twitch and X, formerly known as Twitter. Today, right now, I call him my local celebrity that I run into very, very often. And I'm trying to tell y'all, the city of Detroit, you probably seen him more than you know. He probably walked past you and you didn't even know. But this man right here is burning up Tubi, okay? Burning it up. Every time you turn around, he on another movie, he on another series. I mean, come on now. His middle name should be Tubi, okay? Not only is he burning it up in that fashion, but he's also burning it up on the theater stage, which we will see very, very soon. I'm so proud of this man for going beyond. As you can see, he's at work. So yes, he still have a 9 to 5 while he's doing all of this wonderful things that he's doing. He is a devoted husband, father, minister, and the list can go on and on. And yes, he has not reached where he has to start working. But however, he's making it happen and he's making it look easy. But however, today, right now, wherever you are, you could be in the beauty shop, you could be in your living room, your bedroom, I don't care where you are. I need you to stand up, put your hands up in the air, and I need you to help me to welcome this man to the show. Now, if you in your car, I need you to safely pull over, roll down the windows, or even get out. I need you to scream to the top of your lungs. I need you to welcome Mr. Long to the show today.
Hey! What up, dog?
What up?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Right.
So,
what up, dog? Hello, everybody. Hello. Thank you for tuning in. Yet again, I'm back on the show.
Yes, was this the third time?
Yes, let's go.
So, by record, he is currently holding the most who have been on this platform.
Yes.
He's up there with Main Event, which he will be coming back soon too.
Shoot! I gotta book another one then.
So Main Event and this man right here have said yes more than no.
Yes. No.
They have so much yes.
No. Yes. No. Yes.
Yeah, that part. So he has so much going on, and he is at work. So we want to jump right on in.
We good because it ain't that many people here, and
all this wonderful
my job
highlights that he has going on as we speak.
Thank you.
So we know he's from here, the city of Detroit. And in the short time that I've known him, he is skyrocketing, okay? And I am privileged to say he is a friend. I have him and his wife, I have literally ran into so many times.
And you even came to my church.
Yes. Didn't know that, it was his, the service that was going on. I was going to support somebody else. And voila, here he is. Pastor's son. Like, wait, what? Huh?
I actually got to preach tomorrow. I got to preach tomorrow at church.
Is that No, that's not the three churches together, is it? Oh no, that's
No,
Thanksgiving
that's
Day.
Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving they doing the three churches together. We always do every year. We do a Thanksgiving service and we give out food. But I don't think this year we're giving out food. But we are having a Thanksgiving service. Every Thanksgiving we have service at 11. That's just been a ritual in my since I've been born. I know Thursday, Thanksgiving Day at 11 o'clock we're gonna be at church.
Well, usually most of the families is getting ready to gather in his
Or they
name.
going to the parade. Like I've never been
Or
to
the
a Thanksgiving Day
parade,
parade.
getting
Like
ready for the football game.
go
Um,
Lions.
yes, go Lions. Woohoo! For those who are in Indianapolis this weekend, of course, we want to always be safe, but have a good time in your travels and supporting our wonderful winning team.
Detroit
Yes,
Lions about to take the Super Bowl, baby.
let's go.
That's why
So,
we got blue on today for the Lions. That's what we doing. We
absolutely,
got
it
blue on
was,
for the Lions, baby.
yes, absolutely. So let's get into tell me I remember when story.
A bad one or a good one? Or just any?
Whatever. Any story you want to tell.
I remember when I used to play outside, play basketball, ride my bike. Um, I remember when we used to have McDonald's where they had the little swings and the little play set and stuff
Yeah,
outside.
outside. Mm-hmm.
I remember when the street lights used to go doom doom, and you had like 2 minutes before they came on because our curfew in the '90s was when the street lights come on.
You better be in the house or in front of your house.
I remember when we didn't have car seats in the back seat. I remember when you could ride in the back of a truck, pickup truck, in the truck part, and have to worry about the police pulling you over. Let's see. I remember when we used to go to Cobo, which is now, what is it, Huntington now,
Yes.
for the auto show, and seeing everybody from high school there walking around Martin Luther King Day or Martin Luther King weekend. I remember when, hmm, I remember when 8 Mile, which is Truth now, used to be a go kart place. I remember when Eastland and across the street from Eastland had 5 different theaters, just about. I remember when we had the Dollar Show at
Yes.
Quinder as
Yes.
well as Macomb Mall.
Yep.
And also, it was also one on the west side that I used to go with my auntie. I think it was on Michigan Avenue,
Mm.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the one was it Universal Mall? They had
Yes,
one,
yes,
and right next door was the candy shop. Like,
yep.
oh my God.
And now I was just there yesterday watching Wicked. It's MJR.
Really?
Yes, yep.
Huh.
Yep, they made that Dollar Theater actual MJR.
So how was Wicked?
It was good. It was actually good. Being an actor, I strategically critiqued it, but it was very good. It's a musical, so be prepared to be sung to death. It's 3 hours long. I took a couple naps in between, but it was actually good from a perspective of an African American actor. I was proud because of the fact that the witch the witch was black. But then again, I was a little upset because you could see because of her being green, there was a lot of racism and scrutiny about her character and her just being ugly because she was green. But the concept of the movie was good. The plot of the movie was good, and it's also a part one. So we got another 3 hours.
So speaking of some of these concepts when it comes to movies and theater, we both come from this world. Well, I'm a newbie compared to you, but however, um, with some of these movies that come from the bad person's persona or perspective of the movie, you never know how the bad guy, quote unquote, was really the bad guy. Are they?
So with this movie, I don't want to give it away. She is perceived to be bad. You have to really go
Exactly.
see the movie.
That's what I'm
Um,
saying. Like I can figure just off, she's supposed to be the Wicked Witch of the West, basically playing off of the Wizard of Oz. But you never know, just like they did the one where she was all black with
yeah,
the
I know. I was trying to talk about that too. I don't remember the lady's name. Yeah,
Mel
yeah.
something.
Magnificent.
Yeah, that one. So in the second one, I think it was where it came from her perspective, and then you find out she really wasn't bad.
Yeah, yeah.
I
So
mean, you have to watch the movie.
the good thing about those type of movies, they never make the villain because it's kind of
Absolutely.
like Disney movie. So they can't really have the image of somebody being bad, but they did make it to where she would be perceived as bad to cover up the people who was really the bad
Really bad. Yep.
villain. So I did like that. And two, like I said, it came from a perspective of being a black person. You know, we like to stand up for everybody. We stand up for
Yes.
whites, we stand up for blacks, Asians, Caucasians, like, and that was basically what she was doing. She seen some issues that was transpiring in her world, and she spoke up about it. And she had the power, as far as the magical
Do
power,
something
to be
about
able
it.
to do stuff. So she wanted to do something about it, and because the powers that be, it was kind of like Hunger Games type thing. You remember in Hunger Games
Yes.
where they was making
Mhm.
her the hero, and then she found out what the truth was
Yes.
behind the Hunger Games. Then they trying to isolate her and make her look like she was going rogue. So it's pretty much
Yes.
kind of on the same plot.
So you know what? I really want to see you in a superhero role. And I don't mean like a cheesy Superman, but like um the whole
Black
like
Panther.
yeah, or the other flip side of the Clark Kent.
Oh,
Like we
okay.
know him as the Brainiac part, but how did he really feel about having this whole Superman inside of him of hey, they don't pay attention to me unless my alter ego comes out.
What is that? What is that new show? I think was it on Netflix where the guys they all got superpowers. I would like to be on that show. That was a good one. The British show.
Oh, Bridgerton, that one?
No, no, it's a British show, British based show,
Oh,
and they got superpowers. That was it was pretty good. The guy from BMF, that was the bad guy. He's one of the stars in it.
mm.
I forgot
I
the.
think I think you would do pretty good in roles like that.
Well, I got to get my body together so I can look like a superhero, which I'm in the gym now. So hopefully, I can do that.
I don't think y'all realize how tall this dude is. Okay, so I was like,
I never did use that job.
right. I was like, dang,
Oh,
all right.
hold on
How,
one second. This
oh,
time,
he didn't timed out, Lord Jesus. So,
yeah, I gotta move.
um, yeah, so definitely he's super tall.
I'm not that tall. I'm 6'3", so
You taller than 6'3".
no, I'm 6'3". I'm 6'3", like
Somebody
6'3"
lying.
and a half.
Somebody lying.
No, I'm serious. I ain't that tall.
Okay, maybe because I was no, because when I was standing up, no. Mm-mm. So anyway,
It was the carpet you was standing on. It was kind of
oh,
had a
oh,
hill.
got you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would love to see you in a superhero type, um, or a Mr. March.
Hopefully somebody would do that because actually, I know I've seen an interview that Marietta had Elliot she had, and she was talking about she wanted to be a superhero. So that would be a nice thing.
I
Like
would
like
definitely
movie. two be superheroes. That'll be nice.
Yes, a whole. I would be one for sure.
Who would you be, or what superpower would you have?
See, I'm already kind of like Wonder Woman, but I'm a mixture. Like
Okay, so the
I love, yeah,
female, female version of Superman.
yeah, sort of. Like I love X-Men. So if I had to choose one, it would probably be Rogue. But
Oh, okay. Now,
which is
Jean
who?
was Jean was all around
Uh,
power, superpower. She could control your mind, blow
yeah,
stuff
and then she
up.
turned into the Phoenix. So I mean, any of the females in there outside of Jubilee
Storm
was,
was Holly Berry did her thing at Storm.
yeah, they all were, different aspects of them brings out different characters to help other people. With
Wolverine was my favorite character.
really,
Yeah, he was my favorite character growing up. Wolverine, Woody Woodpecker, and Tom and Jerry. Those was like my favorite.
interesting.
Yep.
I have so many is
And then
ridiculous.
my favorite movie used to be The Water Boy, Talladega Nights. Yes, that was some of my favorite movies.
I was honestly say most of the movies in the 80s up to mid 90s probably were my favorites. Even though some of them you can't go back and watch because it's so like, dang, we used to think that was the
Yeah,
the
that
best
was
movie
it. Yeah,
ever. But any of those movies, because
yeah.
it
Because
was
I'm thinking they should do a reboot of Harlem Nights for sure. Harlem Nights was
everybody and their mama
the
was in that
Sugar
movie.
Honey Iced Tea. Yeah, and it's crazy. Like Harlem Nights was the stuff.
This is why I feel like for me, being in the atmosphere or industry of Arsenio Hall and Ellen DeGeneres, to me, put them perfectly together, and you have me. Like
Oh, okay.
what they did for the industry on all levels. I feel like yes, I feel like we need that again. Not only to break in artists, but also have a statement of helping the community. Like this is much needed. Having someone they might not know you now, but to have you come out and how Eddie Murphy and all these other people that are Arsenio Hall, um, you so silly, broke out, and even in the hip hop world that they introduced to mainstream America is definitely really um, even comedian roles. I think you could kill.
Yes, thank you.
You're
Actually,
naturally funny.
my neighbor be killing me. She's like, I can't wait till you get a comedy role. So, China's series, The Crib, is hilarious. I play pretty much Stanley from Friday. I'm the next door neighbor that's a corn ball, and I had so much fun in that, and I can't wait for everybody to see that. That's coming
You
out next year.
you are like naturally funny though. Like I can't wait, and I low key, maybe I speak into existence that you write your own scripts. Like, let's go.
Yeah, but so I was thinking of possibly beginning to write for next year because my goal next year is to do my own movie, hopefully. Um, but my first movie will probably be a drama. I want to do drama first.
So let's talk about the next section. Of course, what is when destiny calls? What are you doing? Now, there are some things that
Answering?
I know that you're Judge Mathis, correct?
Yes. I play senior Judge Mathis. Yes. After he gets his life together, try to get his degree. I mean, try to get his license from the state of Michigan and the law uh, board. And yes,
So in January, Village. You heard it here. This
They
no.
changed it. Yeah. I just got a call last week. It's not going to be January 17th and 18th. They delayed it to September, which I understand right now. We all know, we see TMZ, we see the tabloids and everything. Judge is going through his issues with his family.
Oh, and family.
So I don't know if that's the reason, but I'm praying for him and his wife and their rekindle of their marriage, being a married person and knowing how it is being married and the struggles that come along with it. So definitely praying for him and want. I don't. I'm kind of upset with the fact that it ain't come out because I want the world to see that and see that role and see me as Judge Mathis because that was a very pivotal point and very climax, huge role for me. But I would rather sacrifice not having the world see that for him to work on his marriage because I know from what I was portrayed in that role that he really loved her. But stuff happens, and I'm a firm believer that you can be put in the wrong predicament or influenced by the wrong person, and it jeopardizes your whole life. That's why they say be careful what you do because every action has a reaction, and every problem has a solution as well as there's consequences to everything. So,
So what I'm gonna do, and I normally don't do this, but because I personally know you, I'm going to do this. So, Village, I need you to grab some paper, and we're gonna go and we're gonna create a list of movies that I need y'all to go see because he's in it.
okay.
Let me know when y'all ready.
How many people are on in this village? How many people are on right now?
I don't know, I can't see. But
Oh,
however,
okay. All right.
even if they
Yeah.
catch it later, I need them
Share, 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 share. Hit that share button.
share.
Share.
I need them to know.
It's
And
funny
my
because
first movie that I saw of him and I loved this movie personally was The Affair. The first time me and him had a conversation on here, we were talking about The Affair. And
had it came out yet?
yes,
It was already out. Okay.
yes. And the other movie was no, it was a movie where Marcus Woods was in it.
You talking about Let It Burn?
So
No, Third Degree. Third Degree. Third Degree.
Third Degree was another one you guys need to go see.
Mark Hunter took it down, so it's not on Tubi.
What?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So
So there's a couple of them.
I
Or
think he's adding some scenes, some deleted scenes to it or something.
oh,
So
there's some series that this man that is doing very well. Season 1 of Street Legal. Season 2 recently released of Street Legal. H Block, aka
McGraw Avenue.
McGraw Avenue.
Yep. McGraw Avenue, H Block. Throw up the H's. We gonna do that.
Um, Daddy, I Love Him was
Yep.
a play, right?
Huh?
Was that a play?
No, Daddy, I Love Him was Miles Dixon movie with Richard Bass, Tanja Harris, and Michael Jeffries.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
Mike Jeffries.
See that one, Descent. He has a one coming out that's not released yet. Called Fatal.
Yes.
I'm gonna need y'all to go see that one. Predators. We already talked about Third Degree. On the Run.
Yep. I play a gambler.
Don't Look Back.
I play a police officer, detective,
Obsession.
detective, and a detective on both of those.
We said obsession. Um, I feel like I'm missing something. We said third degree. However, the ones you have so far, I need you guys to go and support him. Run the numbers up.
Yeah,
Um,
descent was last minute. Uh, Third degree was last minute, but descent was really good. Also, I shot since the last time I talked to you in scheduling this. I shot with Dita Don movie Mr. Tomorrow, which comes out um, next year, starring Deuce. Deuce is doing his big one in that.
so again, he's still
Oh yeah,
shaking.
and I just finished the same week. I finished uh, Contract Hiller with Miss Gomez, Erica Gomez, directed.
I'm just putting my name in the hat that eventually, even if it's his movie, that I will get a chance to work with him personally on
Let's get it.
one of the movies that he's in, even
Hopefully
if
you can
it's
be. Hopefully you can be in season 3 of Street Legal. You can be like an attorney or something, or play a judge, or possibly be a victim or something.
who knows. I'm trying to get into season 2 with Renika McQueen again in
Stranger in our house.
Stranger in Our House.
Yeah.
Um,
Hopefully they don't kill you, because he been killing everybody.
I was the doctor. Why they gonna kill me?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. You
They
were.
don't want to kill the doctor.
Oh yeah, you were the doctor, but he could, because you might know that he killed some people, and then he find out that you know, and then kill you.
Don't put that narrative out there. Thank you.
Okay, I'm not. Yeah.
Thank you very much. We didn't
I,
hear that.
I shoot. I died in a couple of mine.
So, dead or alive, who would you love to do a collaboration with?
As far as a movie,
Whatever. Music, preaching, I don't know, all the other stuff that you do.
hmm, dead or alive, who would I love to collaborate with? So just recently, I had to put the gas on, so because I was watching an interview and I seen Denzel talking about he about to retire. So I would love to collaborate in a movie with Denzel and Will Smith. I think they should, even if I ain't in it, I think they should do a movie before he retire, and then
Together.
yes, and then that'll cancel out who's the best between the two.
I really feel like they embody their characters very well.
Yeah.
Which is mainly what we do as actors and actresses
So
is
it'd kind of be like an Al Pacino, Robert De Niro type movie. Like I can see them doing like a black version of Casino, like having Denzel being the cop and having Will Smith be the bad guy, or having Denzel be the bad guy and Will Smith be the young cop that just got out, not knowing why Denzel is doing what he's doing, and he could be portrayed as the bad guy, but really breaking the law because of the John Q type stuff. So that would be a good concept.
we had this conversation at work the other day about what, in your opinion, was the best Denzel movie. Hands down for me, there is lots and lots of movies that I love of him, but John Q is still one of the um, top ones for me for so many reasons of what would a real father do for their child.
Yeah, I remember when I was trying to learn monologues, I had did that monologue where he was about to kill himself, and he told his son that there's gonna come a day where you're gonna choose a girl and you treat her like a queen and all that. I like that one. But Glory is the one where he got beat in the back, right?
Yep.
I like Glory. Philadelphia was nice.
Yes.
Remember Tom Hanks?
Yes. And these were the three. I mean, these are movies that we actually mentioned where the dynamics of his acting um
So,
portrayed differently. With Philadelphia, you know, you having your bias feelings toward homosexuals or AIDS and all of these different things, and someone that at the time you're defending um was wrongly fired, and you have to put yourself aside and still do the work that you were hired to do. And eventually, over time, they became friends, even though Tom Hanks' character didn't see the end because he had died. But however, those were real pivotal cases that changed the life of um, what a job could do to you. So yeah. What is something people will be surprised to know about you? That he's really not 6'3"? Okay.
something that people would be really surprised to know about me, that I can sing a little,
You can sing.
a little bit, just a little. I can't sing, but I can sing.
So you really know that I really be like, okay, go sing something. Oh, don't do it yet, but it's coming. So this year, yeah, start tuning it up. So this year we wanted to talk about Black love, why we do what we do. Not just in being couples, but why do you get up and do what you do, whether it's at your job, whether it's the things that you do as a hobby or the love, or this is where you're trying to go in your career. Why do you do the things that you do, sir?
I do the things that I do hmm, to provide for my wife and kids, to show my kids a lot of stuff that I do, even if I don't make it, is to show my kids that you never want to just settle. You always want to go after your dreams. And my thing is, you keep going no matter what. Don't give up. Just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, and eventually it's going to give. Um, also, I want to leave a legacy. When I die, I want people to be able to say, like, man, this guy was a good guy. He was a cool guy. He looked out for others. He wasn't arrogant. He wasn't self-centered. He wasn't a snake, but actually that I put on for the city and that I was able to help other people. One of the things that I do, and I would never belittle you, or I would never degrade you to where I'm like, you're beneath me. Like, I try to help as many people as I can. So even when you reach out, I'm not like, okay, well, I want to be on your platform. No, I want to encourage you and let you know that all it takes is one right interview, and you could be the next couch that everybody want to be on. So just the fact of life be life and for everybody. And I'm actually talking about that tomorrow in my sermon, preaching Job. Job went through numerous things, but his saying was, all of my appointed time, I'll wait until my change come. And I'm going to give God the praise in spite of, no matter what's going on, no matter what I lose. I'm good in this lighting.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what I lose, I'm still gonna bless God. So my thing is, I want people to see my talent, see who I am, and glorify God, and know that you can do it. You can live a good life. You ain't gotta be selling drugs, killing nobody, sleeping around, messing around, talking dirty, and still have a good life.
Yeah, the important thing is also when you have platforms like this and you're open and honest and transparent about life, it's easier for a person to follow you. I love a
Did
good
I'm
story.
sorry. Did I miss the question? Because I'm seeing the importance of love and perfect gift, perfecting your gift.
I'm,
That's the next one.
I'm gonna get there too. Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm just
So
making sure I ain't talking about the wrong thing.
no. So the part of the importance of love, we do these things also for legacy, like you said. All of these things, to perfect your gift, it'll make room for you. It'll
Hmm.
also open doors when you have the greatest attitude, when you're there early, when I don't do a thing on time. I'm always early. We have reaction time if something goes wrong. Or sometimes when you're early, people in leadership roles begin to tell you things that other people would miss out on. They'll
Hmm.
give you nuggets, they'll give you tips, they'll appreciate and they'll see you making the forth the
Or
effort.
you can be moved up, or also too. I done seen people that's just been extras get speaking roles, and I ain't talking about just on some Tubi. So I'm talking about like on Transformers. Somebody didn't have a speaking role, and they were up, and they like, okay, you say this, and they got upgraded. Because once you start speaking, your pay change in a feature film.
Absolutely. Just to, the motivation, like when I see you, is exciting for me to say, hey, I know this person, but also it's the moment of he's just as determined as I am and he's going to get there. I know he is. Um, Randomly, again, is the when we were in the restaurant, my silly self, like, hey, did y'all know y'all in the presence of a celebrity? They like, who? This guy right here. This is what I do to even with my friends. This is what I do because at the end of the day, if don't nobody else know, when I'm done, they gonna know. That's my job as to blow the horn to say, hey. And then from there, he got followings, and so did I. From other, people that was in the restaurant, they didn't know.
So being honest, um, staying humble is narrow is the way in the Bible. Broad is the road to destruction. So I try to stay narrow, try to stay humble. And it said, let men see your good works and glorify the Father which is in heaven. And also, you want to go and sit at the end of the table and let the host have you sit at the head. So humble is the way I try to be. I used to be arrogant when I first started doing these modeling shows and doing commercials. I thought I was the man. I was about to be famous. I was arrogant. Oh, I'm in Transformers. You gonna see me in this, and you gonna see me in that, and would never. My scenes would get cut, so I got humbled very quick. So for me, I know Tubi is a big thing here, and I'm starting to see the fruits of my labor come to when I'm in the grocery store and they be like, "Hey, Walt, oh my God, Pastor Douglas." And even with that, I still stay humble because honestly, I'm on Tubi and all the movies that you named. Look where I'm at now. I'm still working, so I ain't at the point where I'm able to take care of my family off of it. 2025, yes, for sure, but right now, it's a Saturday. I could be at home. It's cold outside, but I woke up at 4 o'clock. Got out the house by 5:15 to be at work by 6 o'clock. So because I do this, and because I have a love for this, and because I know that the nicer that I am, the more kind that I am, the more love that I show, the more love that's going to be reciprocated. So that's what I try to do. And then too, when I get on set, I've always been this way with commercials, with acting, with modeling. I'm the type of person that if I'm on set and I can do anything, be it physical, mental, spiritual, encouraging, picking up a table, like I done seen PAs be two women and they struggling with a table, and I'm the talent. and I got speaking line, I'm a principal, or I'm a feature, and I pick up the table because me as a man, for one, yeah, that's not my job. I'm not about to sit in this chair acting like I'm bigger than now and watch these two women struggle. Or if the lighting guy only got two hands and it's gonna take him 15 minutes to take the lights and the sandbags, I'm gonna help with the sandbags and do that. And because I've done that, I done went from being a background actor in a commercial to, okay, we're gonna give you these speaking lines, or we're gonna have you come to the front. Or somebody started as a PA this year, and then next year they're a director. But because I treated them like they were important as a PA, now when I go into the casting for and I see them sitting down, I'm like, oh, you PAing on this? No, I'm actually a director, and I asked for you because of what you did when I was a PA, and I've got jobs that way. I done been on set, and people tell me, hey, I'm casting for my next commercial. I'm gonna wrap you early so you can go audition because I want the actual client to see you because I want you to be the star of our next commercial. God rewards faithfulness.
Hmm. That's so true. Again, sometimes even if you don't have to, I wanted people to know who you were,
Oh
and
yeah,
this
no, and I
is
appreciate that. I
why.
got friends. I got friends that do the same thing. I'll be like, oh man, please. They be like, Mr. Toby in here. Y'all ain't seen him. Oh my God, Toby, Marcel, Pastor Douglas. So, which I'm happy for the roles that I have and the stuff that I've done. But I look at me like I'm just a regular person. Like my son's friend Bryce Underwood, like he just got drafted. Well, not drafted. He just got he flipped to going to U of M, and just being able to see him, and it's a blessing, man. Seeing his whole family life change and being able to be
Is
around
that
and
$10 million?
have him spend a night at my house. It's 12, so
12.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, they went up. So
Shit.
it's just a blessing, man. And then for my son, to actually be a genuine friend to him
Yeah. But
before.
that's the good thing about getting to know and having real relationships with people. You don't know just because they're here right here today, don't mean tomorrow they're not the CEO or whatever. You're always, protect the right relationships. And sometimes you don't have to speak. They're watching you.
Yeah, and then too, you never know. Like, if you look at this platform that you have and your podcast and your show, or your discussion conversation piece,
Conversation, yes.
if you look at it like, okay, this is something small, why would we respect it and look at it like, oh no, that's major? Only supporters would do that, but in most cases, that's just like being in a relationship. If you look at yourself like you're not worthy to be truly loved the right way, and honestly, you're gonna deal with a bunch of crap. But when you start setting standards and saying, okay, this is what I'm not gonna put up with, this is what I'm gonna put up with, the sky is the limit. Same thing with anything that we do. If you believe in yourself and you believe in your craft, you believe in your job, you believe in your work, you believe in what you're doing, you can't help but skyrocket. But when you just doing it, you got some people that's just doing it. I just want to be on Tubi. I don't care what it is. I could be sitting down and just no, that ain't me. I'm beyond Tubi. Tubi is a platform that I'm on right now, but that ain't the last ride. That's what I'm using to get to
Yeah.
Disney, what I'm using to get to Paramount, what I'm using to get to Warner Brothers, what I'm using to get to Netflix, Hulu, Peacock, BET Plus. Like,
Hmm.
what?
That's interesting. I just had a thought of the show Bel Air.
What happened?
You could have been on there.
Oh yeah, it is what it is. Actually one of my friends was uh was on there. I was surprised.
Yeah, I've one of my goals for next year, or actually when I find out this information. So I was on one of the theater houses website, and I saw that the Wiz is coming back in June of next year. And I'm like, okay, you have all these background people, are they the traveling people? Are they doing auditions here? Because the first time I heard about it, we were doing Perilous Times, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna audition, but this time around I will. You never know. Just audition, and even if you don't make it, they saw your face, they know
Oh yeah,
you.
oh yeah.
And
So
so when other opportunities come, who knows, you might get the call, just like doing the audition for Angela Dunlap. I was in a emotional spot at the time. Was like, what's something that you can do that people would feel, and they'll question, like, is this real? Did you read these lines? And I'm like, no, this is how I felt about my dad at the time. And I choked up like 3 times, not realizing it's still fresh, even though he's been gone since 2016. And I think I sent it to you, like, and it wasn't to say, what did you think about it? I was happy that I actually completed something of sending in the audition.
so for a lot of people don't like to do the work. They just want it to come. Like it's fine that yes, we want to reach the destination, but nobody want to talk about the trip and what it took to get there. Like if I go from from my house to work, I got to take certain roads. I got to experience certain things. It's some and the way how life is on the east side, it might be shining 80 degrees, but when I get to work in Plymouth, it might be storming, raining. It could have been snowing in Livonia before I got to the rain. And so, because the world is the way it is, and because God is who He is, even in our travels, in our physical travels, the weather changes from one side of town to the other side of town. So, why wouldn't it be the same in our spiritual life? If I'm starting off and the sun is shining, everything is fine, by the time I get to my destination, which might be Hawaii, it's still raining in Hawaii, even though it's beautiful. It's still raining in Aruba.
Mm-hmm.
But the plane ride that I took from the United States to Hawaii, which is still the United States, or the plane ride that I took from Detroit to Aruba, it's still amazing.
Absolutely. This is why, again, it's important to cherish the relationships that you have with people. You never know who will be the door opener for you, for your names to be spoken in rooms you know not of. If somebody was to say, hey, do you know somebody who has a platform, or who's doing this and who's doing that, easily, like, oh, I know such and such, let me, reach out. There was even a conversation that I was having with someone else about you. Like, yeah, I know him personally. Like, no, you don't. Why would I lie about something? Yeah, I do.
Somebody said that.
Yeah, they're like, you don't know him. Wow, I don't.
You want me to call them?
They didn't even
that's,
believe
that's,
me about knowing Main Event either.
and that's the thing about people like that. They kind of be jealous or come off hating. I don't know if that was who it was, but that sound like who. Everybody knows somebody, and everybody got family in Detroit. Tyler Perry got family in Detroit. Snoop Dogg dad lived in Detroit, or I think he still live in Detroit. Like, who ain't got family from? Everybody
I
from Detroit
I don't
live
know.
everywhere.
But my point is, over 400 something conversations that I've had since 2020, I've had some of who's of who. And it's not for bragging rights. It never was. It was being interested in what they have to say. They're interested in their stories, their journeys. Soon in December, I will have one of my first guests that I had on here who talked about her life, who used to be a prostitute, who used to have HIV, who used to have COVID, who used to have cancer, and she don't have none of that. And when you look at her, you'll be like, somebody lying. But this is the whole point of what God does in our stories, in our life. You didn't think as a kid that you were going to grow up and do this. You didn't think that at a certain age you were going to fall into prostitution. None of that. That wasn't a part of your dream. However, because you are a child of God, and because you have faith, and because God sent angels or people to surround you and give you accountability and all these wonderful things, you're here today still pushing, still hoping, still wanting. God said basically, if you obey me, let me cut you and let me do all the things I need to do to get you to the perfect you, then ask what you want. That ain't my word, that's in the word. Ask what you will, and I'm gonna give it to you. So why not? Why not go for the big stuff? Why not? My father owned everything.
That is true. And when you have a relationship, so the thing that I love and that I was studying today is God bragged on Job.
Job, yep.
He said, have you tried Job? And in the same token, a lot of us are tested and tried by the devil because God gave him permission and said, have you tried Jevon? Have you tried Stacy? Have you tried Kim? Have you tried Tom? Have you tried Dre? Like, and because of that, a lot of times we give the devil more power than what he has. The devil he's pretty much the person at Costco with the samples. The samples are out there, but you don't have to take them. He's gonna make it look good. It's gonna warm it up. Gonna look nice and tasty. Gonna be steamy. Gonna smell good. But until we pick up that sample, the devil can't force us. Can't make us do it. And also, too, in the same token, of even going beyond just the sampler person at Costco, in order for them to come, Costco have to see them qualified to be able to come on their
Comments,
facility.
yep.
So the devil can't even come in our vicinity until God give him permission to, because of the edge of covering that we have.
And let's go on the end part. Now we go through our moments where we lost or we felt like we lost everything. Everything that we can put our hands on is just slipping through our hands. Your love, your children, your this, your that, your job, this is and that. And of course, you have your people. What in the world did you do to God? You had to have done something. But even in that, I didn't curse God. I kept loving him. I kept staying on the track. And then on top of that, one day he decides that he gonna give it all back, double what I lost. So it still ain't over.
So the thing that I've learned about life in my tender years is, in order for you to appreciate things, you have to go through. God is doing what he's doing, and I'm realizing he's doing what he's doing in my life because when I get where I'm going, I need to appreciate it. Right now, with me working my job, doing Tubi, doing acting, doing preaching, doing DoorDash, doing movies, doing commercials, all the income that's coming in, yet and still I'm not rich, but I know that this is what it's going to take in order for me to meet my bills. This is what it's going to take in order for me to catch up my mortgage. This is what it's going to take for me to be able to make sure my son has a good send off to prom, or be able to pay the senior dues, or instill in my kids this or that. So because of that, it's like I have to, because when it comes, then I know how to appreciate it. Just like if the first time we get a bundle of money, we swindle it or we don't have it, then we become like the prodigal son. Like, yeah, let me just go back to working because I know if I work, I'm gonna be able to get this, and then I'll re up. Same thing in life. You know, God is not gonna give us $1 million if we can't do right with 1,000
Yeah,
or 100.
that's
Why
true.
would it?
Right.
Women be killing me when they say they want a successful man, and you looking for a successful man, but you in the hood, or you at the drug house or something, somewhere like that. Successful men ain't gonna be there, or the successful men that you see ain't gonna be successful long. Or you'll see guys, hey, I want a homely girl, or I want a woman that's gonna make my house a home, and they in a strip club looking at dancers. Not saying that they don't, they're not capable, but the atmosphere plays a difference. Not saying you got to go to church in order to find somebody good, but it could be the grocery store, or it could be a specific mall, or it could be a specific restaurant. People that ain't got money is not going to be at 5-star restaurants unless it's tax time. And during tax time, I don't like going to certain restaurants because that's the only time they can go there. But I know people got money if they're shopping at the Bentley store or they're in the Ferrari dealership. Ain't too many people going in a Ferrari dealership that ain't got money or that's working a 9 to 5,
Hmm.
unless they're dreamers. And then eventually, if they're there now, they're setting the tone and planting the seeds that
Yes,
one day I'm going to be able to afford this.
absolutely.
But regular time that work at Chrysler or GM is not going to be, oh, let me go look and see what the Spider 8 look like. No.
That's true.
So
Um, since we mentioned your vocals earlier, what is a song that will get you through? And sing it.
sing it?
Yep.
I ain't gonna sing it. Oh, okay. There is power in the name of Jesus. There is power in the name of Jesus. There is power in the name of Jesus. Oh Lord, break every chain, break every chain, break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. The song that I listen to that get me through though, and that gets me emotional on movies is Lord Deliver Me.
Leandra Johnson.
Hmm. So on my Pandora, 90% of the time I'm listening to Leandra Johnson channel or Zacardi Cortez.
So nice, amazing testimonial singers that when they open their mouth, you're gonna feel um they are in my book the believer singers that even if you didn't know, you never experienced, you're gonna find out today.
Oh yeah. So even one of the Tashas, either one of the Tashas, Tasha Page Lockhart or Tasha Cobbs, they kill it.
Their stories, their life that they have shared so far is what makes me connect to them even more. When they have their testimonies, when they tell you I used to be on drugs, and you looking at them now like, who? You got to be lying. No. Why would she lie about something like that?
That's
She
my
know where she
testimony.
used to be. You know what I'm saying? That you used to, one thing I tell people all the time, all prostitutes don't walk the street. If you really knew what that was about, most of us was taught how to prostitute at teenage ages.
Who you telling? A lot of people prostitute The crazy thing though, just to piggyback off that, a lot of people are in prostitution and selling themselves and don't even know they're doing it.
That's what I'm saying. When I say most people,
Like
most
they
prostitutes,
call it, I'm getting a bag or I'm getting something out of it, but at the end of the day,
it's
you're
prostitution.
selling yourself for,
Yep.
even if it's a Louis bag. Yeah, you done gave up your cookie for $3,000 bag, but at the end of the day, the man like, all right, cool. It only cost me a Louis bag, and I went all up and down and around and all through it. But
Yeah. And
it is
it's
what it
not
is.
just the females, it's males too. So again, we throw the term loosely as the dirtiest thing in the world, but we have been taught prostitution all, probably the majority of our life,
Excuse me.
and not realizing that it is prostitution. But again, it is.
What have you done for me lately? Dum, dum,
Just
dum,
saying.
dum. Ooh, yeah.
Well, in my case, the song that always gets me through any blood song, when you think where your life could have been, should have been,
Mm-hmm.
and you start thinking about what the blood done for you.
The blood, it reaches to the highest mountain and it flows to the lowest valley. Oh, blood that gives me strength from day to day. It will never lose its power.
You must really like Cortez singing, don't you?
Somewhat. Paul
Yeah,
Porter.
your runs is quartetish.
Yeah, I ain't doing the Kim Burrells and all of them. Nah, yeah, no.
Yeah, your runs are definitely quartet.
I
So
have elementary runs. I ain't. I said I can
that's
sing.
it.
I can't sing. Like, I ain't doing all that extra stuff. You ain't
I'm
gonna get no
the
J Moss runs out of me.
no, I am the R&B gospel singer. Okay,
Oh, okay.
that's me all day. I'll stay in the little.
Box. Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Last thing before we get out of here, what is a balanced life for you? And this is always our last question. And that you know what? I need to work on that.
My life is ain't been balanced, and since I started having kids. Life for me is get up, work. Well, hold on, get up and trying to be on time is hard. On the first one, get to work. If I ain't going to work, get to set. Or actually, let's do this way. I get up, try to get to work early, get to work on time, get to work, leave work early to go shoot or shoot after work. Then again tomorrow, or it might be get up, try to get to work on time, get to work, leave work, pick up the kids. 3 days out of the week because my wife pick them up 2 days because she worked remote for 2 days. Drop the kids off, feed them, go to the gym, leave the gym. If it's the weekend, or if I got a project going on, go home, study my lines, try to help my son because my wife really don't like doing it and she ain't got the patience. So I try to help him at least 1 or 2 days out of the week with his homework. If it's Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, go out. Definitely Friday and Saturday, go out and DoorDash from the wee hours of the night to the wee hours of the morning because it's extra. Just trying to scuffle up some money to be able
I
to pay
stopped
for
doing
these
that. I
kids.
can't see at night. So the addresses, I'm like, you know what? Forget it.
Actually, I signed up for what is that? Amazon Flex. So I heard people make money with Amazon Flex. I thought
Yeah.
about Uber, but I don't like people like that. People be dirty, so I don't want them.
Um, I never did the Amazon thing because I used to work at the post office. So
Okay.
That reminds me too much.
I do like people. I just don't trust people. I think they'll be drunk and then they'll vomit in my car. Then I'll
Yeah,
be
they
mad.
have barf bags that you can put back there. Yeah. I yeah.
I know I'm clean. I know I ain't touching nobody's food, so I go pick up their food and drop it off. And then now with DoorDash, you can pick up liquor, and liquor they be paying extra.
Pan, yes.
They want that Don Julio or that Tito's or that Casamigo. So
Yeah, they
they get turned up.
definitely. Um, well, that was the last question before I get into the church announcements.
Okay.
You having a good day? I know you are.
Me? Oh,
Yeah,
you talking to the audience? Yeah.
you.
I'm looking forward to 25. I got some stuff coming up. I got a lead role playing a crazy guy coming up. It's either going to be shot in Alabama or it's going to be shot in Texas. Called "You Made Me This Way." So I'm waiting on the contract for that. I was going to do T.J. Henfield's play he has coming up next month, but I had a cousin, 45, end up on her birthday having a stroke, so I'm helping out with her, so I'm unable to do the show. But I seen someone yesterday, like you said, being out. I seen someone yesterday, and they like, I was just about to call you. Will you do my play in February for Valentine's Day? So I don't know. I kind of want to do another play because it keeps you sharp, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Timing is everything. And, people ask me all the time, like, why are you not? Because I model too, but right now my feet, I can't do heels. Like, seriously. And that's the only reason why I'm not modeling. And then I'm in school full time too. So I have a full time job doing ministry, trying to, do extra, have a life, some type of life.
Oh yeah, balanced life is Sunday at church every Sunday.
Exactly. So you
I was
find
born
you
and
find
raised.
ways to decompress and to have stress relievers for you and for everybody knows I love music, so I'm gonna be at a concert for sure. I probably been to more concerts this year than I've been in a long time, but however, I'm going old school all day. I just saw Jeffrey Osborne and the Dramatics and Lenny Williams last weekend. Like, I didn't know Lenny Williams was so nasty, but that's a whole different subject. Yeah, I was like, what he just say? What? Them ladies was like, you ain't know about Lenny Williams? Like, no, ma'am. No, I did not. Probably young.
Anybody named Lenny is freaky. Lenny Kravitz, Lenny Williams,
They
Lenny from
nasty.
down the street. Yeah, Lenny is a freaky name.
They nasty. They was, yeah. I was a little embarrassed. I'm like, I'm super grown. And I was, sir, what did you just say in this song? And then you gyrating too? Sir, stop it right now. No. So we gonna get in these church announcements again. Village, I need you to support this man. I need you to go to his Facebook page, his IG page, his TikTok, whatever he has. I need y'all to go support. I need you to follow him on the things that in this journey that he has going on. This man can talk. I want y'all to understand in having conversations and interviews with other people. You already know I don't do interviews. However, the intellectual things that he's talking about, his brand that he's talking about, I need y'all to support him. Not only he mentioned his wife, but his wife battled with cancer and beat cancer. So that is another aspect of life that sometimes we don't talk about, being the spouse in this situation, dealing with trying to um, uplift her during this uncertainty time. Um, Again, I have met his wife. She is so beautiful and she's funny too. So again, I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking time out to have this conversation. Um, and I look forward to the working with you. I look forward to the things that you have coming up. Of course, all you got to do is tell me. I'm going to share. And hopefully, if my schedule permits, I'll be able to come and actually physically see you in something. Because I missed the last play you were in because I was doing something myself. Um, so let's get the church announcements ready. Um,
Do you have anything going on or coming up?
Me.
Yeah.
I have a school play that a musical that I will be in February. I want to say it's the weekend of Valentine's Day. I just know it's in February. I'm doing that. I am working on an EP. So I am in the studio working with an amazing producer to write some things out that's on my heart. So sometime in January, February, I will be releasing my first musical EP, which is one of my dreams. And open to any other opportunities to get back on stage is what I'm about right now.
Okay. That's
So hopefully, like I said, maybe I can get in something with you. Who knows?
good looking.
Who knows? Um, and of course, doing this. This is my baby. This is the good fun part of learning about new humans and understanding that we are more alike than we are different. And so I have fun having conversations and uh, doing all those wonderful things to make sure people get the help and support that they need. What is you doing? You thought you had another eyeball or something?
No, I got wrinkles in my head from that do rag. See it?
Oh, I thought you was developing another eye that
It looked like an eyeball. Shoot, this doggone wrinkle right here, right here.
All right, so let's go from 2022. So 2022, I was able to write the blueprint, God's design. It was a moment in my life when I was trying to do everything and I was hurting myself in the process. And God was like, you doing too much. You doing my job. Sit down somewhere. So therefore, he told me to sit down and reset. Stop wasting time. Stop wasting money. Stop doing this. Stop doing that. And get out of other people's business. I said it. And once I did that, I started feeling better. And I started getting on the right track. So you might see yourself in this book. Again, it's on Amazon. Please support that. This year in May, I was able to complete my second book, and I was so excited because from start to finish. Can prayer change things? The question on the table is, how did a pimp and a prostitute become who they were? Have you ever asked that question? Have you ever concerned yourself of how and why people are doing what they're doing? Do you even care? Well, the question was posed to me by God himself. Like, where are all the prayer warriors? Where are this and that? And I'm like, God, you know. He's like, well, I don't think I created anybody to say, hey, at a young age, this is the goal, that I want to be a pimp. I want to be a prostitute. No. So I need you to get this book and I need you to read and let me know, can, and will prayer change things? And I'm sure I can almost guarantee you know one. A few. So if you want to continue to see this platform and get to TV land, you can donate at the Cash App at Sunshine Camila. This conversation was brought to you by Blacktop Street Ball Association, which is Main Event's baby from N1. That is my baby, my big brother. He's been rocking with me since 2020. And are you promoting the walkie-talkie?
No.
What are you doing? Again, if you know of people who are doing excellent in this world, have something to say, something to talk, age does not matter. your creed, your race doesn't matter. Everyone has something to say. You can inbox me on Facebook. You can inbox me on IG. You can email me. And this is the part where I promote Black businesses. He is a brand. Support him. AC's Teas on Facebook, one of my very close friends that I met through Peerless Times. She makes the best ginger and turmeric tea ever. You will be addicted, I promise you. Phone number 313-380-0321. She will come and deliver it to you. Again, she's awesome. So support her. If you know in the city of Detroit or around the world, Peggy James. She's not just a singer. She's not just a first lady or a mother or grandmother. Listen here. She can cook. Famous Catering. 586-222-8417. Again,
I give her 2 thumbs up. That's my auntie. She can cook. She can cook. I grew up with her son, Jarrell and Dominique.
If her singing is anything like her cooking, oh my God. That's all I'm saying. Again, Famous Catering. 586.
I was at her birthday party with my mama.
222-8417. My birth sister is really into gardening. She's been gardening for forever. She raised quail as well. If you have any questions about growing your own food, her children really do not like fast food because she has been teaching them since they were little to eat out the garden. So they are gardeners as well as quail raisers. So again, on IG, she is Quail House Homestead. I asked my sister today that I have the money I want to have. What do you want? My sister says she wants a farmland, have 2 houses built on it for her and her kids, and a community garden. So again, why wouldn't I get that from my sister? So my sister on Facebook is Yolanda Peoples. Please follow her. She puts out tutorials all the time. She puts out when she's harvesting out of her garden. She has fruit trees as well. So again, the information is out there. So go support. Mr. Long, you have the last say so of to this afternoon. What do you have to say?
If you can, go on the TaylorMade brand and get an outfit. Get something. That's TaylorMade right here. Legendary. Also support me on Long Jevon. Follow me. If you don't follow me, look forward to following me. I got some stuff coming up, things that are going to be amazing.
Did you say TaylorMade outfit?
The TaylorMade brand _ on Instagram. Or TaylorMadeBrand.com, I believe, is the website. Support. Everybody, make sure y'all come out. It's gonna be bananas next year. U of M with Bryce Underwood. I'll probably be at every game. Never been to the actual stadium or theater, or whatever you want to call that place, arena, stadium, whatever.
Did you? Oh, you did know. I used to go there.
U of M?
I was there for 2 years.
Go Blue, baby.
Yep. I was there for 2 years, 96, 98.
Oh, okay, I wouldn't have said the years, but okay.
It's okay.
All right, Grandma. No, I'm playing. This is a joke. No.
Nope.
All right.
So yeah, I need you guys to go support Jevon. That's what you are on all social media, right?
Yes, JEVONLONG. Yes, Long Jevon is on Instagram and JEVON is on Facebook, but they're all linked together.
Okay.
And it's TAYLOR.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
See, like the last name Taylor.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. There you go.
Well, again, I will give you this once we get off. Thank you guys for coming in and supporting. I will be back next week with a whole new guest. And
If you're not doing anything, tomorrow at 11 o'clock, 19130 Beaconsfield, Detroit, Michigan, 48224. 11 o'clock sharp, I will be preaching the Job experience.
Yes, go support him while he goes forth in the word, and support him in his career and all the endeavors. Again, we pray much success over him, and much success over his decisions and the right roles, the right atmosphere and environments that he will be going into in the future. So don't be surprised when you see him winning more awards, seeing him on the Detroit news somewhere. Just don't be surprised.
Coming to a theater near you pretty soon. 25 is my year. You heard it here first. 25 is my year.
Absolutely. It's going to be all our years. So again, see y'all on Tuesday. I love y'all. Again, I believe in 6 degrees of separation. You're literally one person away, one advice away, one help away from where you need to be in your destiny. Proven over and over again since I started this show in 2020. And as usual, I have some of the dopest guests on this side of heaven. And as you can see today, it's no different than any other day. So I'll see y'all soon. Peace.
Peace out.